What if I told you that in just 7 minutes, your entire perception of reality could shift? That everything you thought was true might be an illusion, and a deeper truth is waiting to be revealed. Stay with me, because what you're about to experience might just be the moment your soul has been waiting for. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. From the moment you were born, the universe has been guiding you towards something greater. But society, expectations, and fear have blinded you from seeing it. You've been conditioned to believe in limits, in struggle, in separation. But what if I told you that was never the truth? What if your soul is here for something far beyond what you've been told? There is a version of you that already exists beyond fear, beyond doubt, beyond illusion. That version of you is powerful. It is awakened. It is untouchable by the distractions of this world. But to access it, you must be willing to let go of everything that is not truly you. The stories you've been told, the labels you've been given, the fear that has kept you small. This is the moment where you decide, will you awaken or will you remain asleep? Everything that has happened in your life was never random. It was always leading you here. The pain, the betrayals, the moments of doubt, they were all part of your initiation. Every challenge was a test, preparing you for something greater. But most people don't realize this. They see suffering as a punishment, not a transformation. The difference between the awakened and the asleep: the awakened see every hardship as a lesson, as a doorway to something higher. You have been feeling a shift, haven't you? A sense that something is changing, that the world around you no longer feels the same, that the people you once connected with no longer understand you, that your interests, your desires, even your dreams are evolving. This is not coincidence. This is awakening. You are stepping into a higher state of being, whether you realize it or not. But here's the secret no one tells you. Awakening is not always beautiful at first. It can feel like everything you once knew is falling apart, like you no longer belong in the world you used to live in. This is because you are shedding the old, the outdated beliefs, the illusions, the false identities. And that process can feel lonely. But let me tell you something. You are not alone. The universe has been waiting for you to wake up. You will start seeing signs everywhere. Angel numbers like 1111 and 444 appearing at the perfect moment. A song playing that speaks directly to your soul. Dreams that feel more real than reality itself. You will begin to notice synchronicities that cannot be explained. Because once you start awakening, the universe starts speaking to you directly. And the more you listen, the more guidance you receive. Your energy will change, and so will the people around you. Some will be drawn to your light. Others will feel threatened by it. Friends may distance themselves. You may outgrow old relationships, old habits, even old versions of yourself. But do not fear this. When you raise your vibration, anything that is not aligned with your highest path will naturally fall away. Let it. You are making space for something greater. Your intuition will become your greatest guide. You will start to trust your inner knowing more than external voices. You will feel things before they happen. You will sense people's true intentions. You will know deep down when something is meant for you and when it is not. And once you start trusting that voice, you will never be lost again. The matrix of illusion is crumbling, and you are waking up. You will begin to question everything: your purpose, reality itself, even time and space. You will realize that nothing is as it seems, and that you have the power to shape your own reality. The rules you once followed, they don't apply anymore. The limits you once believed in, they were never real. This is the moment where everything changes. You can no longer ignore the truth. The veil has been lifted, and now you have a choice. Will you go back to sleep, pretending you never saw beyond the illusion? Or will you embrace this awakening fully, stepping into the limitless being you were always meant to be? If you felt these shifts within you, if your soul resonates with these words, then hear this. Your awakening has already begun. You are not here by accident. This message was meant for you. You are ready, and the universe is waiting. What if everything you've been experiencing lately is not random, but a clear message from the universe? Have you noticed how certain patterns keep repeating? How your emotions, your dreams, even the people around you seem to be shifting? You are not imagining it. This is the beginning of something much bigger than you've ever known. Stay with me until the end, because this revelation will change everything. Spiritual awakening is not something that happens overnight. It is a series of shifts, tests, and realizations that break you free from the illusion you were trapped in. At first, it feels unsettling. Your old ways of thinking no longer make sense. The people around you no longer resonate with your energy. The world you once knew starts to feel like a distant memory. But this is not a breakdown, it is a breakthrough. Your body starts sending signals long before your mind catches up. Unexplained fatigue, sudden bursts of energy, tingling sensations, or even changes in your sleep pattern. These are not random. Your physical form is adjusting to a higher vibration, aligning with the truth that was always inside you. Many ignore these signs, dismissing them as stress or coincidence. But the ones who truly listen, they awaken. You start seeing repeating numbers everywhere. 1111, 222, 333. You wake up at strange times, as if something beyond this reality is calling you. You feel a deep sense of knowing, even when logic says otherwise. It is as if an invisible force is guiding you, nudging you towards something greater. This is no accident. The universe is communicating with you in ways you were never taught to understand. The illusions of this world begin to crumble before your eyes. You start questioning everything. Why we follow certain rules, why people chase money and status, why fear is used to control. You realize that reality is not fixed, that you have been programmed since birth to believe in limitations. But now those illusions are dissolving, and you are seeing the truth. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Your relationships begin to change, sometimes in painful ways. People you once felt connected to no longer understand you. Some may distance themselves. Others may even try to pull you back into your old ways. But do not fear this. When you raise your frequency, anything that is not aligned with your soul's path will naturally fall away. This is not rejection. It is redirection towards something higher. Synchronicities become impossible to ignore. You think of someone and they suddenly text you. You hear the same message from different sources within hours. A random stranger says exactly what you needed to hear. The more aware you become, the more these moments appear. Because the truth is, the universe is always speaking to you. You just weren't listening before. Your intuition becomes razor sharp. You start to sense things before they happen. You feel people's true intentions, even when they haven't spoken a word. You no longer need external validation, because your inner knowing becomes your ultimate guide. This is your soul's voice getting louder, clearer, stronger. And when you trust it, you unlock a power that nothing in this world can shake. Everything that no longer serves you starts to feel unbearable. You can no longer tolerate toxic environments, fake conversations, or meaningless distractions. You crave depth, truth, authenticity. Your soul is rejecting anything that lowers your vibration, pushing you toward a higher path. And this can be unsettling, because it means letting go of what is familiar. But remember, every ending is the beginning of something greater. And then something shifts. One day you wake up and realize you are not the same person you used to be. The things that once triggered you no longer affect you. The fears that once controlled you have lost their power. You feel lighter, clearer, more aligned with your purpose. This is the moment when awakening turns into transformation. The moment when you step into the version of yourself that was always waiting to be revealed. Are you experiencing this shift? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more mind-expanding insights. If you're ready to dive even deeper, check out the video in the description. Because the journey is just beginning. The universe has been waiting for you to wake up. Are you ready?